Welcome back here on the Liberty Flame Sports Network. My name is Nick Pierce. It's time for this week's player profile subject. As we head into the Monmouth game, it is Flames running back senior Todd Macon. Kind enough to take a few moments here for us. Todd, welcome back. I know it's got to be exciting for you.
Definitely.
2 games back off the knee injury. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, actually, man. It's been a blessing. The whole process that I went through with the knee injury, God was really looking out for me in this whole process. So, I'm blessed, and I'm glad to be back on the field.
What was it like out there in the first game back against St. Francis, getting that first carry?
It felt good, actually. I just wanted to get tackled, honestly. I wanted to see how my leg would hold up after my first tackle. So, I took a pretty good lick, but I got back up, and I felt good. Felt back to normal.
Are you back a little sooner than you thought, or right about when you thought that you would get back?
Actually, yeah, it was right around the same time I thought I would get back. Stuff came out. People thought I wasn't going to be back to like November, early December. But me and the doc had a plan, and he always told me to just attack every workout and do the best you can in what you do, so you can come back early.
Now, take us back to the spring when it happened, and a knee injury. It was non-contact, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was. It was we're doing like perimeter screen drill or something like that, and I caught the screen pass to the right side. I tried to cut off a block, and my knee just wobbled and gave out on me. At the initial point of the injury, I didn't really think it was anything serious. I got up and walked off the field and everything, but I met with the doc. Doc told me that it was a torn ACL. He told me that it's no time to mope about it. It's time to get back to work and get you back on the field.
Was that pretty much your attitude right away, Todd? Were you able to kind of quickly process it like that and say, it's just time to get back to work?
Yeah, with college football, this wasn't my first time, having an injury. And I know how that process would go. It's going to be some hard, rehab and stuff like that. And I knew I was going to have to always work hard and come back and get back to work.
1,200 career rushing yards, 18 touchdowns, a lot of touchdowns in big games against big opponents as well. What do you think you bring to this offense here?
Definitely, I'm a physical running back. I try to be selfless instead of selfish at times. Just to put the team before myself and try to work hard in everything I do, and just try to be a leader out there in the senior year.
I know it had to be hard watching, Carrington and Frankie and Cantori go out there, but wanting to be out there with them, obviously, but watching those guys do the work that they did over the first, 4 or 5 ball games. What were your thoughts on the job they did?
Well, those guys did a phenomenal job, and with the win over Baylor and everything, and those guys honestly deserve everything that they gained. Those first games that I was out. Those guys, I saw day in and day out how they work, and that's just the mentality of the running back group. Those guys work hard, they play hard. They do the things they got to do, to put our team in a position to be successful.
5th-year senior, what's your Liberty experience been like?
It's been great, actually. I can't complain. I've honestly been blessed down the road. Besides the injury, I can't complain about anything. These 5 years at Liberty, man, it's been definitely a great experience.
I always like to ask guys this question, Todd. What are your earliest memories of football? I know that you played other sports in high school as well, growing up, multi-sport athlete. But when did you really know football was your sport?
This is a good question, actually. It came when I was 8 years old. It was one practice that my first year playing football. We got the pads on. I kind of sitting back a little bit because I didn't really like the contact aspect of it. So my first practice we had pads on. I was going up against one of the hardest hitters on the team. So I'm shaking in my pants. So I get the handoff, and he just blasted me. So once I got that first contact out of the way, I was like, oh, I can do this. So
that's it, right?
That was it. I love the sport ever since.
So did you play the defensive side at one point growing up?
Especially in high school. I played a little bit of linebacker, and my freshman year in high school, I was a bit smaller. I played cornerback too.
And you played a little baseball as well in high school. You did some pitching?
Definitely. I was on top of the mound, throwing 110, something like that. No, I'm just joking. It was probably about 70.
It's like, why are you playing football if you can throw 110 miles an hour?
No, it's probably like 70, yeah.
Yeah? You miss the baseball days at all? You ever think about what it would have been like if you had stuck with another sport?
We have those little conversations in the locker room. At times boys say, you know what, man, maybe I should have played like baseball or something like that. But honestly, football is my passion. Football is my love. I honestly don't think about it too much. If I would have played another sport, I mean, football has taught me so much down this road. I can't complain.
Todd, last thing for you, Monmouth coming up here. Tough team against the run. They only got up about 84 yards per game. What's this team got to do to have success against them offensively?
Just basically trusting in our coach's game plan. That's one of the big things that we have to get back to doing, trusting in our coach's game plan, trusting those guys and hoping that they will get us in the right position to make plays, which they always do. And just trusting and working hard during practice. Practice is literally the hardest part. I mean, once you get to the game, everything else is easy. So once we work hard at practice and, do what we got to do, I mean, the game should be easy. So.
Flames running back Todd Macon with us here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network. Todd, appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.